Today, we're diving into a really fascinating trend in the online world, one that's all about building success without ever stepping into the spotlight. It's called the Faceless Freedom Era, and it's all built around privacy, purpose, and yeah, profit. So, let's just start with the big question that gets right to the heart of it all. What if you could build a really successful, profitable online business, but without ever having to show your face? For a whole lot of people, that's not just some fantasy. It's become a very real, very deliberate strategy. And, for so many people, the journey into this kind of world starts from a place that is probably super familiar, just feeling completely burnt out. It's that feeling of being totally overworked, underappreciated, and it's what pushes people to look for something more, a path that offers more than just a paycheck. It's really a search for real freedom. So, who's kind of leading the charge here? Well, let's meet the person at the center of this whole movement, who goes by the name Chillstar08. Now, what's so interesting about Chillstar08 is that she is not your typical tech guru or startup founder. Nope. She identifies as a wife, a mom, and even a grandmother. Her story doesn't start in some Silicon Valley garage, which I think is why it feels so much more grounded and, honestly, relatable to a lot of us.
And this idea of it being accessible, well, it just keeps going. This whole thing started right from her kitchen table. It's such a humble beginning, and it completely flies in the face of the idea that you need a slick office or a bunch of investor money to get going.
Okay, I get this, because this is the detail that makes so many people stop and listen. She started with, and these are her own words, zero tech skills. That right there just shatters the myth that you have to be some kind of coding genius to make it online. It proves her success is really about strategy, not just being a tech whiz. So what was the real driving force? According to her, it was something deeply personal. Her journey kicked off with what she calls a prayer for a way to create income that didn't steal my freedom. See, this changes everything. The goal wasn't just about making money, it was about getting her life back. And that's the core why behind this entire model.
All right, so we've got the why, and it's a powerful one. Now let's get into the how. How in the world did she turn that prayer into a reality? Well, that brings us to the faceless business strategy.
So, what exactly is faceless marketing? The whole idea is to build these income streams that just run quietly in the background. You make it happen with a mix of things: automated systems to do the heavy lifting, powerful storytelling so you can connect with people without ever being on camera, and a really clear, faith-led strategy to guide you. The business is built to serve your life, not the other way around. This strategy gets broken down into a four-step process she calls the Freedom Method. First, you build a brand that's so strong it doesn't need your face attached to it. Next, you create digital products, think ebooks, courses, that kind of thing, which you can sell over and over again. Third is automation, using tools like sales funnels and AI to guide customers from just being curious to actually buying 24/7. And finally, and this one's huge, you have to master an abundance mindset, the belief system you need to actually pull all this off. So as she found more and more success with this model, what started as her own personal fix for burnout, it started to change. That initial prayer for her own freedom, it grew into something way bigger, a mission to teach other people how to do the exact same thing. And that mission eventually took the shape of a community, a real hub for resources. Welcome to the Faceless Freedom Lounge. Inside the lounge, members get access to all these different tools. We're talking programs on building a legacy, pre-built funnels for affiliate marketing, branding courses, the whole shebang. But here's the real kicker. Many of these tools come with what's called master resale rights. That means members can earn 100% of the profits from selling them. It creates an income stream that can literally work while you're sleeping. When you look at all these tools and strategies, it all points to a much bigger question, doesn't it? What is digital freedom really all about? It's pretty clear it's meant to be something way deeper than just a business model. And this quote from Chillstar08, it just nails it. The ultimate goal here isn't just a bigger bank account. It's about designing a life that has real purpose, where you can be present for the people and moments that matter, and where you feel a sense of personal power. The money in this whole equation is just the tool to get you to that deeper freedom she was looking for from day one. And so, we end by turning that very same question back to you. After hearing this story, this totally different way of building a business on your own terms, away from the constant pressure to be on, it really makes you think, right? What would your freedom look like?